Troy Brown will be like a backup forward for the Timberwolves. You know, he could shoot and play some defense. You know, but he's pretty decent. Crazy how he went from the Clippers to the Nuggets, became, you know, pretty much didn't play any minutes. But I'm glad he's staying with the Nuggets. You know, get some more championships, I guess, because that's all he could do now. So honestly, a little confusing because they have a lot of guards, but you know, Lonzo's injured, but like Beverly and everybody. But I guess it'll be a third string. Good shooter, probably a backup power forward, and you know, bring some shooting off the bench. He played good for the Raptors when he was traded to them. You know, I think this is a pretty solid signing. A little overpay, but it's fine because, you know, he'll be there like starting center or backup center. I honestly don't know, but yeah, good signing. I honestly think Trey Jones is very underrated. Probably, I don't know about starting point guard. Maybe starting point guard. I don't know any signings yet. But yeah, I think he's very underrated. Good deal, and I like this signing about the Spurs. This is actually going to the Lakers, a big market, getting $11 million. Off the bench, probably, you know, probably point guard, maybe shooting guard. But, you know, he'll bring a lot of shooting, and I think this is good for him. Give me the ball, mate. After getting baptized so many times, you would think you'd be a priest. You know, going to the Suns, good shooter. Just make sure he's not under the rim if Anthony Edwards or just any dunker in general is there. Good shooter. You know, this is a decent signing. You know, what, starting power forward, I honestly don't know. Starting small forward, but yeah, he's good. Honestly, you know, I'll explain it when I talk about Kyrie, but this is a really big deal, actually. I didn't even notice this is big, but good to keep Khris Middleton. You know, that'll keep Giannis happy. The only reason they lost is because Giannis was hurt. I'm gonna admit, Giannis was hurt and Jimmy Butler went off. Khris Middleton, he can still give you buckets. So he'll probably have a little regression in the next season, but in general, I think this is a good signing and he'll be good. And okay, this is a fair deal for Kyrie, but I don't like it. They have to do it. The Mavs have to do it because they don't want to lose Kyrie and they won't get anybody else unless, I don't know, maybe. Honestly, this is what I was talking about. If they got Khris Middleton, okay, I'm sorry for the notifications. If they got Khris Middleton, he fits better with him than Kyrie does with Luka. Luka, you're gonna have to wait or something. I wanted Khris Middleton to go to the Mavs if he didn't stay with the Bucks because obviously it's a better fit. But he doesn't need the ball like Kyrie does. Luka needs the ball. Kyrie needs the ball. Look at Chris Paul and Harden. That didn't work. That's not how. It's not gonna work like that. You need somebody like Khris Middleton that's unselfish and doesn't need the ball to score. He can shoot off it. Maybe some ISO sometimes, but Luka needs the ball. This is, bro, the Mavs, bro. Oh my gosh. Luckily, it's not the Blazers. Oh my gosh. You don't know who's coming up. You probably do know who's coming up. This pisses me off, but they had to do it, so. Did I say 16 million? What does it say? Am I reading this right? 160 million for 5 years. I did them, bro. I went to my calculator on my phone and went to it. Bro, 32 million per year. For what? For what? He had, bro, 20 points per game. Yes, he's good. Not 2 million. I'm sorry for cussing, but oh my gosh. This is, bro. It hasn't came up yet. I already know what happens, and you probably already know what happens when this video comes out. But this is such an overpay, bro. You're so lucky. They don't play Scoot Henderson. We don't have any. Well, this hasn't came up here either, or has it? Oh yeah, it has. Since Trendon Watford doesn't play there anymore, but like, bro, this is just the Blazers, bro. At this point, hire me as the GM, bro. I'm 16. Let me go to my community college for 2 months and bro, sports management, bro. There's no way we should be doing this. We're trying build around Dame. You're making Dame. Oh my gosh, you're making Dame mad. Why? No one thinks this is a good contract. Good for Grant. I'm glad he got this big contract. But I don't want 20 points per game when we got less than 20 wins.